Add unlike fractions. We can write equivalent like fractions using the LCD, or the least common denominator. So this extends our lesson from learning about adding unlike denominators using models, fraction towers. Example. Find 1/3 plus 1/4. So the first thing I want to do, step 1, is write equivalent fractions using the LCD. So the least common denominator between 3 and 4, or the smallest number, or the least common multiple, is 12 for 3 and 4. So I'm going to take my least common denominator of 12 and make sure that each of those denominators show 12. So first I'm going to take 1/3, and I have to multiply by 4 to get the denominator to be 12. So what I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So 1 times 4 is 4, 3 times 4 is 12. I have to do the same to 1/4. So 1/4, I'm going to multiply the denominator by 3 to get to 12, which means I have to multiply the numerator by 3 to get to 12. 1 times 3 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. And so the second step that I just did here was to multiply. And finally, the last step is to add like fractions. In this case, they both have a denominator of 12, and so I can go ahead and add them. 4/12 plus 3/12 is equal to 7/12. And that's my final answer because I cannot simplify that. Make sure you always check to see if it can be simplified. In this case, no. Okay? So there's a little hint here, just as a reminder. The LCD is the LCM of the denominators.